What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Two Kims.
One pod.
I'm one Kim. I'm Peter.
I am one pod. I am Unji.
And thanks for listening and thanks for coming back to the final podcast of the world.
Yeah.
Listen, it's August 13th right now, and the summer is fiercely coming to an end.
Yes.
And kids are back at school. My hubby's back at work teaching these kids. And goddamn, 2026, I can't believe we're at the latter end of it. It's screamed by. The fire horse really took off without, me even knowing what the fuck was going on.
I
And
feel like we had that podcast conversation last week,
which one?
like about like the new year, about the Lunar New Year, about like the what,
Oh, yeah,
that it's of the horse. Like I feel like
fire
that
horse.
was.
So it fire horse started in what, February,
Mhm.
right? So it's been 6 months of fire horse activity, according to the Eastern tradition.
Yes,
What has been horsey or fiery or both for you?
the aging process.
Okay. The rotting.
The ride. Like, wow. Didn't
Yeah,
realize that's what was gonna happen.
it's set.
I, I
Okay.
was kind of hoping
What are
for
you
like,
noticing?
you know what? My breath is bad.
Oh no, worse than
Like,
before?
yeah,
Because you're a cigarette smoker.
yeah.
Yeah. So
But I
you
feel
always
like the
have like a
rotting.
kind of cigarette coffee breath,
Yes, but I
which is
mean,
like,
that's
that's
what it
like
does
every New
smell like.
Yorker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But but I've just noticed like the decay
Mm,
from within.
hmm.
Like I can taste it.
The stank.
Yes,
Ooh, that's bad.
it's so bad.
Okay. Speaking of bad breath, you've been with your hubby for a long time, right?
Hmm.
Have you ever started to notice his breath in the
When we
mornings? Like
started to, I
you've
never didn't
always
notice.
Okay, so I never notice my partner's breath, like morning breath
Sure.
specifically, right?
Hmm.
Until maybe like 2 years ago.
Because you were blinded by love.
I think I was. And then the
Yeah.
sheen has worn off.
Hmm.
And now when he like he wears like it's actually quite cute. He wears a mouth guard when he sleeps because he grinds his teeth.
Yeah.
So like it sounds like he has a retainer on. It's like, hey. So it's very sexy. And he turns around in the morning and goes, good morning. How did, how did you sleep? And it's so sweet, but
Yeah.
but I'm like, God damn, that is a stanky mouth. And maybe it's because of the mouth guard or something like that. I'm like, I don't
Oh,
know.
absolutely.
It's probably what it is, right?
Yeah.
And let me tell you, if I smelled that during our first few years of being together, I don't think we would have lasted. I
Is
think the
that a deal
love,
breaker? But
I think,
yes, it's
yeah,
yes,
right?
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. I started noticing it later, I think, because like the love kind of spell wore off. Did you notice it the whole time and you were like, I'm in?
Yeah, I noticed it all the whole time. Love never blinded me to that odor.
Wow, you're
Um,
strong.
yeah, maybe it's because I was that's the kind of love I experience. Not blind, but I'm
Nasty.
always
Yeah.
like, but I mean, it was, yeah, I've always noticed some like, but he also like, I feel like white people smell, Eastern Europeans specifically, they smell
Hmm.
like very different.
Yeah. Okay. You're talking about specifically breath or like body and everything?
All of it.
Okay. Yeah. Um, I think it's also because Koreans don't have that like sweat gland thing
No.
where like we don't have like odors from our
Hmm.
sweat, whereas the whites seem to get odored faster.
Yes.
There's like a stench. Like if
And
Eric and I sweat the same amount, he has to shower and I could go a couple of days.
like once the sweat dries, you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm chill. I just changed my shirt. Like my
Hmm.
pits don't smell.
Exactly.
And he's like so confounded by that. He's like, "Why are you're sweating all the time? You sweat while you eat. Like
Yeah.
why do you not smell
By
like
the way, I
kimchi
think that's so
jjigae,
cute. Yeah.
from your pits?"
Watching your sweat like drip into the chicken.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like it's even if I had like yeah, I just it's very satisfying for me as a mom to watch someone enjoy food so
It's
much.
a very like harmony thing. It's like a
Yes.
grandma thing where they're like, "아이고 잘 먹어, 아이고
Yeah.
이뻐, 아이고 이뻐."
Like that's absolutely like yep. Like
Yeah,
really feel that whenever I watch you eat
because
because
my
of
body's
this.
making an effort to enjoy this food.
So
But
like it's really like yeah, it's very cute to me. But
the
but yeah,
smell thing, the smell
it's
thing. It's
crazy.
after 11 years in, I'm like, and I was like, I almost even like thought to myself, like, oh, I should
Hmm.
bring this up with a therapist. Like, does this mean that I'm like falling out of love with him? That I start
Oh,
to notice these things. You know how they say like the things you loved about your partner at the beginning is the things that like drive you crazy at the end,
yes.
stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, oh, is this one of those things? Like, am I starting to look at my partner differently, just like cosmically?
Sure,
And
sure.
that's why like the olfactory senses are lighting up now because it's like a red flag thing. It's like, get away, you know? So I don't know.
Oh,
I
wow.
I know that started to like really start to trigger me to be like,
Hmm.
is my relationship okay? Like, do I not love him as much? Like, what's going on? I don't think so. Like, just like thinking about it, I'm not like pissed off at him or like, you know, disgusted by him or whatever, you know, but like, why am I all of a sudden
Sure.
smelling this? So,
I mean,
anyway,
maybe like the reality could be that he just smells worse. Like it's,
yeah. Yeah.
the smell is different and your body has not yet,
Is that just
right?
the
That's one.
rot? Is that just the just
Yes.
normal rot and
It's
decay?
rot. They're decaying faster too, right?
Fuck.
So that's why 2 years ago it started
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Or it's a one, they could just smell worse. Two, it could be also your body feeling like, oh, this bitch is like I think it's safe enough for us to start pulling away. He's not going to sabotage this.
He's
We
not
don't
gonna
need
run
to
away. Yeah.
create this like false sense of reality. Like
Mm-hmm.
brain, like let's relax and let's
Mm-hmm.
focus on this other part of his brain that really needs to be built up. Like we
Mm-hmm.
can't let's put our resources elsewhere
I
now.
see. I see. Yeah. I could see
Like
that.
you
Yeah.
know, I mean, for me, I just always smelled it, and I do feel like the Eastern European, like the smell is very distinct.
Do you okay, I can't
Because like
say I
regular
don't know
white is
how to
different.
I don't
Regular
know
white,
how
it is absolutely different.
you're talking about like Anglo-Saxon white?
Like American,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
like Euro white, also very different.
Very different. The
Yes,
stank is way more pronounced
way,
in
way more
Europe.
pronounced.
Yeah.
So I feel like as you go east, like so the Slavic is the
Yeah.
stinkiest.
Okay, but it's interesting because they're the closest to Asia and they're the least stinkiest.
I feel like that's where like the scale gets we reset at that point.
It
So we get that's the
turns.
and then it like resets.
I see.
So it's 0 2 and then it goes back around. But yes, it's
So
like I
do
just having
you
yeah.
not have like a guttural response to stench? You're okay with it?
Yeah, maybe. That's
You
sort of
you
maybe
kind of
sort of it.
like it a little bit, like a musty,
Yeah, maybe.
ripe smell.
Maybe. I mean,
Okay.
I've never really been, yeah, like I never really I don't really like flowery perfume. I do like a more human odor.
Yeah.
I enjoy a musk
Yeah.
inside of the perfumery like sort of, like layers of
Notes.
smell. Yeah, notes. Yeah, I like a muskier smell always. But
Yeah.
yeah, maybe it's just also I just never think to complain about something like that. I just like in my mind, it's like that's bodies. That's
But you are also a cigarette smoker.
Mhm.
So I think that deadens a little bit, like the
Oh,
sensitivities around.
absolutely.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm
And maybe
definitely not
that's
smelling.
why
Yes.
I'm smelling more because I gave up smoking.
Right.
I think maybe that has something to do with it because I I think right around like 5, 6 years ago, maybe a little more, I realized that I started getting really, really sensitive to smells. Like, even when it's not like a BO thing, like if someone's wearing cologne, like, like speaking of Europeans,
Mhm.
these Eastern Europeans, they love to fucking douse with
Because they
cologne,
stink.
right?
Yeah.
And whenever like I'm passing someone by who's wearing a lot,
Hmm.
it hits me so hard that like I gag. And Eric doesn't. Like we'll walk by the same like Armenian father, and he's smelling like like whatever, like
And
Aqua
he's got
di
his
Gio or whatever.
yes, he's got his 5 children behind him.
Yeah, and they all
Going,
have their each sense, and I'll be like, oh, like I literally like start coughing, and Eric's like, what? Like I was like, don't you smell that? He's like, kind of, and I smell it like acutely. And this is also with some of our family members
uh-huh, uh-huh.
where what are those things called, like the natural deodorants?
Oh yeah, like just I don't even know. That doesn't count
That
as a
doesn't work.
deodorant.
No, you're
That's
just
just you're just like slathering something on your armpit.
yeah, it's
A
wax.
waxy substance. Yeah, a waxy
Yeah,
substance.
and it does not work, and they smell like sharp onion. Yeah,
That
and
is a good, that is a very, that is accurate. I just got goosebumps, babe. That is a
it's
very
onion.
accurate,
If you ever cut half an
sharp.
onion, use it, and then you put it back into the fridge, and then you open your fridge up, and the half onions there. That's that. It's like ah,
Sharp onion, absolutely.
yes, it
Yes, that
drives me
is.
crazy.
Oh my
I
gosh.
cannot be around them. And like we've spent like weeks with them, and I have to like turn my head or like walk out of the room. Like I look at Eric and I go, and I just like walk out of the room, and he understands like why I'm leaving. And we have had conversations about like, do we talk to our family members about this?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Can we be straight up and tell them like this is not okay? But
You think
I,
it's you do you think it's costing them opportunities in life?
it must,
In
it
Musk.
must, it
In
must.
Musk.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
like
so bad. And I'm starting to realize like maybe I'm just like hypersensitive because I tend to react differently than people around me. I go like,
true.
oh, oh,
Drama.
oh, yeah,
Oba.
over.
Hmm.
So like, and I also gag easily.
That's right. I forgot.
So when I'm faced with some kind of like
The name
stench,
of your memoir. Okay, sorry.
yeah, easy gagger.
Easy gag.
Like I'll just immediately like if I smell some kind of like fishy, like even like Korean food sometimes when it's like a crazy doenjang or like
Uh-huh.
an or a natto or something like that, I'll be like,
Yeah.
"Ugh, ugh." It like comes out from my esophagus. So I think I'm getting more and more sensitive as I get older. And
Sure.
I also am getting more sensitive to sound.
Sound.
Yeah. I do not like loud sounds. It like gives me a headache. Oh, I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes. Yes. Shikoro. Like it is like the din.
시끄러워.
The din.
Yeah.
It's din. Like the a lot of clatter, a lot of thunder clatter. You know what I mean? Like when if it's one large sharp sound, I don't it is the continuous like sort of din. Like if we're in like a
Noise
food court.
pollution.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That kind of stuff like is really starting to like irk on me. Funny story. I was meeting with a friend in K Town the other day, and she's also like a loud Korean girl.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like me and you like screaming over lunch, right? And she's just like and like telling me all these points, and I'm watching her like be animated, but I'm
Yeah.
also like, okay, she's a Korean woman.
Hmm.
Of course, we're gonna talk with our hands. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
That's cultural. That's what we
Hmm.
do. All of a sudden, this 95-year-old 할아버지
Hmm.
waddles up to us, and he's like, "아, 시끄러워요. 좀 조용히 좀 얘기해." And then I look back and I'm like, what the fuck? And she's looking at him like, oh, oh,
Oh,
너무
yeah.
시끄럽어요.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
미안해요. And she's like, and she like came up with a lie. She's like, oh, 제가 안 들려가지고 I'm hard of
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
hearing, so
Yeah.
I have to like scream.
Yes. Yeah.
And he goes to her, I am hard of hearing too. I took my ear thing out because you were screaming so loud. I had to take my earpiece out. And she was like, oh, mortified. And we look back and there's the Harmony, like his wife, and they're
Yeah.
sitting like I don't know, 10 yards away from us. So it's like they're not that close.
They're
So
not. They're
yeah,
almost far. They're almost
yeah,
far away.
yeah. And she looks at us and we're like, sorry, 죄송합니다. And she's
Yeah.
like, so these people came up to us to shame us for screaming. By the way, we weren't anywhere soft. We were at a Koreatown food court.
Okay.
There's like 15 restaurants bustling. It's like cafeterias.
So
We're in a cafeteria.
something about her voice
Yeah.
was so grating.
So grating
Was so
that it rose above.
and cut through the din
Yeah.
enough to force this Harabaji to take out
His
his earpiece.
Yeah. Because it was doing the work and it was just too loud for him. And he was like, you're ruining our meal.
Did he really say that?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, and he was talking to her, so I didn't feel as bad because like
Yeah.
she was the one screaming, but I could have totally been the one.
Oh yeah.
Like like I could have been talking at that point and he could have came up to me and like screamed. And I could see like she's a people pleaser, so she's like her face is going like white. You know what I
Of
mean?
course.
And she's
Yeah, yeah.
like, oh, I'm 죄송합니다. Ooh.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was so fucking funny that like two Koreans in a Koreatown plaza
In the
filled
food
with
court.
in the food court being told that we're too loud.
Sometimes this is
That's
when you have
another
to be like,
level.
that truly, that's like those are the times when you're like, oh, maybe this isn't cultural. Maybe this is a me problem.
This isn't me. Yeah, because everyone else in my culture is like they're pissed off.
Okay, touche. Touche, sir. Like
Got you. Heard. Loud and clear.
I mean, there's something about like the noises and stuff like that. It now there's so many times now inside of a movie where like the older person coming out and yelling at the young people.
Mhm.
Like I see that person's point of view now.
Me too. And
I'm
they're
like,
like,
yes.
they're written as like the old crickety, like, like
Mhm.
complaining about kids having fun. And I'm like, have fun inside.
I mean, is it so crazy for a man who he pays the mortgage on this place? Like he can't come
Exactly.
outside and
Yeah. Yeah.
like he pays taxes. Like these kids don't, like
Yeah. Exactly. I
it is
know.
happening more and more
The
often.
aging is really tough.
It happens. I feel like it is 44, by the way. That is the cliff. That's the
No.
aging cliff.
Why? That's so arbitrary.
It's science, babe. I'm sorry. I didn't make it up. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
like I'm reporting the news. And so like
Yeah.
that's science. And it's apparently 44 is the age where the most precipitous decline occurs. Like where the
Physically.
aging physically, where the aging
Wow.
begins. That first
Yeah.
big drop
That
is
does
at
make sense
44.
because this is the first year that I've noticed wrinkles. And maybe this is just me being a boy and not really like noticing my face as much, but
Sure.
I've literally never looked at my face and said, that looks like an old person.
Sure.
I've always looked at my face and said, like, you're 22.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, you gained a little weight, but who cares? Like, you're
Makes you look
good.
younger. Yeah.
Yeah, cherub. But this is the first year where I start to notice like the fine lines.
Sure. Sure.
And I know like there are white people listening and be like, I had fine lines since I was 19.
Yes.
But we're not
But
talking
that's on
about
you. Yeah.
that's your like that's your genetics.
Hmm.
Like this is like we're talking about Korean skin. And to see those fine lines at 44, it is really shocking. And I don't feel that.
Sure. But
I don't
you
feel
get better
that.
with your sunscreen, right? You get better with the
No,
sunscreen.
I
You get
am.
like,
Yeah, and moisturizer and all that.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm, mhm. It does feel like, it feels like the aging process, like this. I feel the same way. Like this is the first year where I'm like, oh, I'm not fooling anybody.
You're not
You know what I mean?
sprung. Yeah. Yeah. Where
You
where
know?
else do you feel it besides your face?
I mean, my body, like when I tell you that,
Like
like
aches and pains?
sure, but I've always felt that. I maybe it is more so lately because I've been getting like crazy sick. I like
Mm,
Like I have no like strength in my body,
mm.
but also the breath, right?
The breath is
Two,
crazy.
two, where it can actually smell the decay inside. So it's not coming from my body, right? It's coming inside. The call
Yeah.
coming from inside the house.
Yeah.
And I will say the other part that I'm noticing, it is my distaste for fun.
Tell me more about that because I'm
Like
trying to have more fun.
same,
Yeah.
but I don't like you were saying with the noises, with like
Yeah.
like all this stuff. I there's so much stuff about having quote unquote fun that I'm like, I don't really want to.
Like attached to it.
Yeah, like it feels like too much. I'm like, I actually don't want to experience that.
Okay, let me ask you this. Maybe you can feel this too. Like this is the first year that I've understood the phrase my mom used to always say to me and my cousins
Hmm.
when we were playing. And
Sure.
she would always be like, "Oh, 정신없어. Oh, 정신없어, 정신없어."
Yes.
Right? Meaning what? Like
I can't
it's
get my
I can't get
like
my thought. I can't even hear my
yeah,
thoughts.
wits
Like,
together. Yeah, I
yeah,
can't.
it's just like it's so busy. It's just too much busyness. Like, shh, quiet, quiet. This is the first year that I am seeking silence, and that is freaking me out.
I mean, when I tell you that, I used to be in Ubers where the guy would have no music,
Hmm.
no radio, so and just silence, and I'm like, this is a psycho killer,
Yeah, death.
psychotic.
Hmm.
But now I understand. I've done
Right.
that. I've literally driven in silence because I just need
You,
that quiet.
you need quiet, especially you have kids, two kids. That's crazy. Like, I'm feeling 정신없어 with two doodles. Thinking about your life, just oh my god, how do you do it?
I mean, that's literally
How?
the only time when I'm driving back from dropping him off, dropping them
Mhm.
off or whatever, like the 10, 15 minutes of just silence
Silence.
where, babe, I don't even know. I wish I could tell you that I was like organizing my day. When I tell you, it's like, in a medical drama where it's beep, beep,
Mhm.
beep. That's what's happening in
Flatline.
my
You're
brain. I'm
flatlining.
flatlining. Like I just
Yeah,
want
and you're
that.
you're behind the wheels, so it's fucked up. You're a nuisance on the road.
Yes, I'm not thinking about anything. I like certainly not
Yeah.
rules of the road, but like I, that is absolutely it. Like this year, I feel like that has happened to me more and more. I'm seeking it out, and
Yeah.
I don't want that fun. Like I don't feel like I would.
Blasting pop
Yeah,
music and singing along or yeah.
I mean, not. I still do have spikes. Still a part of me that wants that,
Yeah.
but the other one,
Less and less.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad you mentioned this cuz last night I went to a party,
Hmm.
rarely get invited. So I was stoked and there are a lot of Gasians there.
Okay.
Like kimchi and
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Jared Goldstein and Dylan Adler, like a bunch of LA Gasians,
Sure. Sure. Sure.
friends. And anyway, it was a book launch for a friend of mine named Elliot Glazer. He wrote a
Hmm.
book, and it was a beautiful event. And all the Gasians were kind of like kikiing and hanging out till the end. And it was so nice to just be like around other Gasians.
Sure. Of
And
course.
this one guy came up to me with another. She's a big like TikTok person. I forget what her name is. Um, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I recognize you." Blah blah. Like, is this your boyfriend? And he's like,
Hmm.
"No, I'm her manager. I'm gay." And I was like, "Oh, a
Oh,
Gaysian manager, cool." And he was like, "Yeah." And we were like, kind of like,
sure.
I wouldn't say we were flirting, but we were like touching. You know what I mean? Is that flirting? I don't think it is between gays.
That's
You know,
flirtatious.
when you're like talking to someone, you're like, "Stop! Oh my god!" And then you like touch their arms to figure out like how big their biceps are, or like when they like come in for a hug, but they like hold you on the small of your back a little bit. It's flirtation.
It's flirtatious. That's flirtatious.
It's flirtatious. I think between a cis het couple, that's
Assault.
grounds for
Yeah.
assault, right? That's essay land. But between two gay Asians,
That's
it's like it's
flirtatious.
a handshake. It's like, It's
It's beyond
not.
a handshake.
It's more.
It's beyond a handshake. Come on. That's flirtatious.
I guess so. It is flirtatious.
It's cheeky. You're being like
I was being.
you're being charismatic plus.
Okay. You know what? You're correct because what I found myself doing was doing bits, and that's how I flirt.
You're being shiny,
Like,
extra shiny.
yeah, like non-aggro negging is how I
Mm-hmm.
flirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yes.
So
For me,
like
it's aggro. Yeah.
anyway, all that to say, it was a fun night. And then at the end, he was like, oh, to someone else, like, oh, you're gonna go to this party
Okay.
on Friday, like a Gaysian party,
Oh,
like
okay.
a full Gaysian, like renting out a whole space, doing
Sure,
the
sure,
whole
sure. Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Yes.
And I was having such a fun time. I was like, I'm there. I'll be there. Right.
Yeah.
And then sent me the invite the Partiful or whatever. And today, this morning, I'm going like fresh brain. I'm going through the Partiful and I'm like, I don't think I can go to this party.
You're looking at the RSVPs like,
That's a lot of people. Oh my God. Yeah, no. And it's not because of anyone particular. It's just like,
sure.
do I have it in me? You know? And I'm as I get older, like what we're talking about, like the appetite for fun decreases,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm trying to actively fight against that. Like because nothing happens in the void. Nothing happens when you're alone. Like we all this is a city of collaboration. Like we all work together and work with each other and hire each other and blah blah blah. So like
Sure.
I've I feel like I've been very like solitary Gaysian comedian here. Like I do my own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Work hard, put my head down, and I try not to get involved too much.
Sure.
But I don't think that's a good way to work. Like getting
Not
involved
not
is
out
the way
there.
to
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. That
So
is
I'm
a part of
having
the
a
job.
little bit of trouble of like, how do I like I say I want to like, my career to fire horse,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
like how do I do it without like doing these kinds of stuff? Like I have to. So like I'm kind of like stuck in this in between place of like and the not drinking has really hurt me.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm sure it saved me from like burning a lot of bridges. But the fun
But
of it.
it's prevented you from building new ones, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I would say this. One, I am someone that actively fights against this because I'm doing even spots and the hang after, right? Like all of it.
Right, right,
But I
right.
drink, right? I drink, and that's absolutely a part of it, right?
Yeah.
I would say it's like almost required lubrication. Otherwise, it's a
It's
dry,
difficult for you.
it's dry.
Yeah.
It's dry, and it's all of a sudden. But I will say that once you're in it, like once you get the ball rolling, it's like the same thing with any sort of exercise, even like once just like the starting,
Just showing up is the thing.
and then once you're there, you usually can kind of figure something out.
Yeah.
And I will say that even especially with this sort of shit, showing up and like you making sure you talk to like X amount of number of people, you put in your time, and if it's not feeling right to you, I think an hour and a half, hour, like you're good to go.
Be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
it is fun after you've made all those points of contact, like
Right. It
why
could be
not?
really good. Yeah.
And
And
I will say, like, what about mushrooms?
yes. Yes.
Just just a little something, just to
Yeah.
help with the buoyancy to like,
I think that could help for sure. The only thing
because like,
about that is the driving, but
sure, yeah, yeah,
we could
yeah.
figure that out. We could figure that out.
I mean, like a
Um,
small thing, like at the end of like an hour and a half or whatever, like if you start, I'm just saying with the buoyancy of it, which is
yeah.
what the drinking does as well, it helps you handle the pockets of alone at a party better.
Yes. And the pockets of bad small talk. Yeah.
And just like being able to ride that and just go either get out of it or like be able to make
Or
it
just
fun.
vibe. Yeah. Yeah.
Like that is sort of what I feel like those why people lean on it is because of those moments. Like just
Yeah.
the strange, awkward, and they're literally only oftentimes just a few seconds, a few minutes, but
Yeah.
they feel interminable
Yeah.
unless you're going to get a drink, going to smoke a cig,
Right. That's
you know?
yeah. Though both things I used to break up my social things with to like escape, reset, come back, or go out and smoke with a subset of people and be like, "Oh, you're my people," and then
Yes.
have like a small group meeting. You know what I
It's
mean? As opposed
exclusive,
to like,
members
yeah,
only.
right. Which is where I thrive. Right behind
Exclusive, small. Yes.
behind the velvet rope. So
Bottle service. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I am trying to rev myself up to go to this thing because I want to. I want to like be fun.
You
But
are
like
fun.
I don't know if that's true. I can have fun.
Sure,
I
sure.
don't know if I am fun.
Like, so when you say,
That's an energy thing. That's like an age thing. You know what I mean? Like what 45-year-old is fun,
yeah, no, they're like, yeah,
right?
it's an alcoholic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. You're
It's
right.
someone with a problem.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
They're
because
so
that
much
same
fun.
person in their 20s is a riot.
Yes.
Right. In middle age, it's a call for help.
Yes. Your friends call you, he's like, he's having a lot of, he's having too much fun.
Yeah. And they're not saying it in a good way.
No. Their eyebrows being raised in concern.
Yeah. Yeah. There's an intervention brewing.
Wait, can I ask you when you say like am fun, like the distinction between having fun and being fun,
Fun. Right.
who would you say like
Is fun
embodies, yes,
out of people you and I both know.
or just like even culture?
Um, like someone who like is up and buoyant
Okay.
and willing to play.
Like you're kind of describing like a twink.
Yeah,
Like, I
twinks are
know.
fun.
Yeah.
Twinks are fun. They're like, hey, what's up? Oh, can I sit on you? You know, like
Yeah.
that's that anti me. That's not me. You know, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they do think it's a youth thing. I don't know anyone in my age group, but I know a lot
It's
of like younger people that are like, oh, she's fun. You know, you got to be a little messy to be fun. You can't have a lot of like ego
sure.
or shame, really. Like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I think I was fun in my 20s. Like, I remember a time where people would be like, we got to call Peter.
Yeah.
Like, we're going out, call Peter because he's going
Yes.
to be a fucking riot,
Yes.
you know? And I showed up and
Hmm.
I was putting in my fucking time, you know?
Likewise, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah. But
absolutely.
as we get older, like I think it's the energy thing. Like the funness kind of drains away from you, and you're responsible, you are dependent, you are, all
You
kinds of stuff.
always got to wake up in the morning. That's like really
I
something.
know, early
You
too.
really got to wake up on time tomorrow. Like that's
Yeah,
that. I feel like that is so much more of a thing in my life.
I didn't have to do that for so long. It was
Like
nice.
I didn't have to wake up for shit.
I know.
Not especially not on time.
I
Just
know.
waking up. To
I
stay
know.
alive, sure, but on time,
Not
no,
for anything.
not for
So
anything.
it is getting a little like,
I mean,
yeah.
maybe it's like it's. I feel like this is also reminding me, like as we're talking about like the year and the fast horse, like reminding I one of the my resolutions at the beginning of the year was to dance quarterly in order to
Okay.
maintain
Oh, this
fun.
is a good. Oh, I like this. Okay. Yeah.
So I think maybe that's what it is. Like I think maybe even being
Scheduling fun. I like that. I like this.
making sure that you get your dose of fun on a
Yeah.
regular schedule.
Yeah. I think you're right though, because we forget that is part of us or inside of us
Yes.
because all of the, fucking life stuff and the garbage of like everyday life makes it not fun.
I feel like it's just as essential to staying youthful as like that fish oil capsule. Like it
Sure.
is something about fun,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Skip a peptide, go dance. I
Get
think
off
you're
that
right.
GLP, get on the dance floor. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
like
you're right.
it is something because the way that both of our natural impulse at this age to fun was like, ugh,
Oh, Jiggle.
yeah, kushiyapa. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah. But we
absolutely.
can't. That is when the body and the spirit starts to die. And I will not die like that. I will
Yes,
not die a unfun person.
we're saying it.
I
We're
want to
saying this
die
to each
fun.
other. I'm
Yes.
holding you
I'm
accountable.
holding
You're
you accountable. Okay? You're not gonna be one of these like decrepit old ladies who everyone's just like, why won't she fucking die? You know what I mean? Like, I want to be one of those like fun old people. They're like, yeah, Peter's here. Get his wheelchair in here. Spin his ass around.
look, he's gonna take out his teeth. He's gonna take out his teeth.
Yeah. Gums, 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 gums.
Yes, let's do
That's
this.
what we're
I'm holding you.
manifesting. Yeah.
This is what we're doing. We're fun. You're gonna go to that party. I'm gonna go dance.
Okay, great. All right. Yakso. And for those of you guys at home, please let us know what kind of fun you're having in your aging process. I know some of you are younger than us, but those of you who feel this, like, let us know what you're doing because, like, we're down to try anything. So, appreciate you listening, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye.